morning and welcome to the Morning Expresso by the Indian Express. My name is Rahil Philippos and here is today's big story. Expressing a lack of confidence in the judicial committee appointed by the Uttar Pradesh government to probe the incident in Lakhimpur Kheri on October 3rd, the Supreme Court has proposed the appointment of a retired judge from another high court to monitor the investigation till the charge sheets are filed. The bench's suggestion came after it said that evidence of some of the witnesses in the case relating to the death of the driver and two BJP workers was overlapping with the other case relating to the death of 4 farmers. It raised doubts whether this was being done to benefit a particular accused. And now for our stories exclusive to the Indian Express. China has become the second country after Pakistan to opt out of attending tomorrow's NSA level meeting on Afghanistan. Sources said that the meeting, attended by NSAs from Russia, Iran, and other key countries in the region, are set to discuss the challenges arising out of the Taliban takeover of Afghanistan. However, sources have also said that there was no request or plan to invite representatives of the Taliban, as all the countries that are attending have not yet recognized or legitimized the regime so far. They did not rule out the possibility of inviting other countries, including the United States, in future editions of the event. And now for our stories from the front page. A day after a policeman was shot dead in Srinagar, suspected militants shot a civilian in the Old City area. Mohammad Ibrahim Khan was shot in the chest and in the abdomen. He was a salesman at a grocery store run by a Kashmiri Pandit who had returned to Srinagar in May 2019 after migrating to Delhi in the early 90s at the onset of militancy. Days before his transfer to Jammu and Kashmir, a CRPF Jawan allegedly killed 4 and injured 3 of his batchmates at a camp in Chhattisgarh's Naxal-hit Sukma district. The reasons for his actions were not immediately clear, but sources said that he fought with his colleagues over some trivial matter a few days ago. At least 4 infants died in a fire that broke out in the children's ward of Kamla Nehru Hospital, which is located on the premises of Bhopal's state-run Hamidia Hospital. Officials said that 36 out of the 40 infants in the ward were rescued, but 4 that were already in critical condition succumbed to the blaze. Meanwhile, in Maharashtra, the fire safety recommendations proposed by an audit committee of the Maharashtra government following the death of 10 newborns in a hospital fire have yet to be implemented. Since then, 5 major fires have been reported in the state's hospitals, with 45 more deaths, including the 11 COVID patients who died in Saturday's hospital fire. Last month, 6 men waylaid and murdered his 14-year-old daughter while she was cycling to his coaching institute in Samastipur, Bihar. Within the next 10 days, all the accused were arrested and jailed. And a week later, Uma Shankar Thakur is back to teaching at the institute he set up after leaving his job as an engineer in Mumbai to lift the education profile of rural students. There is a new sub-vertical in the online grocery segment. Quick commerce or Q-commerce, where the promise of deliveries within 10 to 30 minutes is the unique selling proposition. But how do companies meet the delivery deadlines? They set up dark stores located closer to the point of delivery. And finally, our sports correspondent who is in the UAE to cover the Cricket T20 World Cup dissects the factors that contributed to India's failed campaign. And our chief cricket writer looks back on Ravi Shastri's 5 years as head coach of the Indian team and the legacy he leaves behind. Read both reports on theindianexpress.com. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe for the latest news updates.